Welcome back on the stream. So I don't even know where I am. Oh, I'm right here. Okay. Well, we'll do the quest now. One by one. And see what we can find. Really.
Quiet as the grave. Wherever they are, they're not here.
Let's search upstairs then. As the eve of Feleric's returns approach, Arlie continued to withdraw into herself. The poor Dulcie, as over her, is overwhelming, and even my motherly attention lose their effectiveness before her constant presence. Halan has confronted Dulcie at last. Though I fear it was to no avail, the brute has had time to prepare her arguments, and from the look of my husband's face, they are quite formidable. He should not have allowed himself to become so attached to the lass. I knew the moment we took her in that no good would come of it. Despite the difficulties in acquiring the necessary materials, everything has been laid out and prepared. Halan is as nervous as I am about what might come. Somehow Dulcie has managed to quail even his brave heart. No matter, I am certain justice will prevail in the end.
Dulcie was causing her worry. The servant? My word! We should search her quarters. Perhaps something there will hint at what happened.
Okay. More and more curious. Okay, let's continue seeing that.
There! Stendar's mercy. Better have left some clue.
Let's see. Yeah.
This might be it. This seems to be Dulcie's diary. She was concerned. She writes about Arlie's sad smiles. Missing me, no doubt. She brought Arlie flowers. And then they went to the windmill. Oh dear.
What's wrong?
Well, it's just that the windmill is our spot. Me and Arlie's. It's where we went to, you know, rendezvous.
Yeah, rendezvous only.
So why would she take Dulcie there? It doesn't make any sense.
What else does it say?
Not much. Not about that, anyway. Wait. They saw the Baroness hide something away at the windmill. It doesn't say what. Traveler, the Baroness never goes out there. Why would she hide something?
Anything else?
Nothing. Nothing. But I'm shaking like a leaf. Here, take it away from me. Let's go. Let's check out the windmill.
Yeah, let's do that.
When we were children, Arlie and I came here to get away from the world. What I wouldn't give to have her with us now.
Okay. Then what? Wait. There's still some more this way.
That's the key to the Undercroft. That must have been what the Baroness hid here. Why? We should investigate.
My daughter has become quite maudlin since Frederick left for Wayrest. I have assured her that all will be right when he returns, but she remained quite dour. I have taken the liberty of sending to Falls Runs for a cask of tawny port. Such is hard to come by with the growing trouble in the region, and spirits from the harbors of Somerset are always a welcome reprieve from our local distillations. Surely their bright and sunny notes will bring her out but cheer. Ali came to me this evening in tears. It would seem Dulcie, simpleton that she is, has managed to cause her no end of distress. While I can understand how it might be difficult for her to fathom that she does harm with her attention, that is no excuse. If only Frederick were here, his constant company has always comforted our dearest daughter. What I wouldn't give for him to return on the morrow. No matter how strongly I word my arguments, Alan seemed concerned. He's rather attached to that servant girl. Doesn't he see what's at stake here? If Dulcie is allowed to interfere with our daughter's wedding, it could ruin us all. Such self-indulgence is abominable. I'll not allow her to continue this harassment.
Harley told her mother. Then it's true. It's all true.
Oh, I see. There is some lesbian relationship there.
The Undercroft. Steel yourself. We don't know what's down there.
Well, there is a loading screen for once. This is what there is immediately. So, as usual, 5 minutes of loading. Yeah, I have a feeling it won't load. Yeah, I'd say it won't load. Okay. Let's launch the game again. Okay. I guess I'll disable my add-ons and try to load again the dungeon. Okay, let's disable add-ons and try to load again. I really hate that I have to do that. This is stupid. Here you go, game. I have nothing activated. You can load. This time I'll wait for 5 real minutes. I don't know. Is that normal that it takes so long to load? It's still not loading. This is great. Okay, still not loading. Let's go. Let's launch the game again. What do you want me to do? The game won't load. Fuck's sake. All that for a shitty room and a scripted event. Fuck's sake. Every time it's the same. Yeah. Fun, right? Fun, right? I love relaunching the game 2 times in a row because it refused to load without any add-ons activated. Really. Lots and lots of fun. I absolutely don't want to play. I just want to launch the game again and again until it decides to load. Yes, this is it. I can't load that piece of shit. This is the next part of my quest. I can't load it. Let's go. Third time the charm. This time I'll let it 5 real minutes. Like 5 minutes to load this piece of shit. And we'll see. Oh my god. You mean that I can play this part of the game? Oh my god. That is new. I didn't expect it. Really. And you know what? Just to fuck with you, game, I'll reactivate all my add-ons and you better load them. Because otherwise I will be very angry. Load. Fucking load. Fucking load. It's just a new UI. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's read that. Alan continued to believe this association between our daughter and Dulcie is but a passing fancy, that we should allow it to play out. He hasn't had to look into her eyes and see the terrible divide it has created within her. She is torn with herself, and I will not watch her rent asunder while we stand helplessly by. If you will not do anything about it, I shall take matters into my own hands. Went to talk with the constable today, only to find her in her cups. It will seem our estate is not alone in its troubles. There has been a power shift in Felsrons. Her replacement was not helpful, nor was he forthcoming as to why. It would seem the town will no longer bother itself with our affairs, nor ensure our protection. The nerve of the man. When this business with Dulcie is settled, I will have strong word for his superior in Schornhelm. Opened the Undercraft for the first time in age. When we locked it up after Alan's mother died, I had hoped we would never open it again. But it is my only hope now. I found it. I ragged old book detailing what is necessary to contact Mehrunes Dagon. Daedric Prince of Change? Are you fucking kidding me? You will go for Daedric Prince just because your daughter loves a servant? Really? My god. If any can alter our fate, it will be him. The ritual seems simple enough, though I know dabbling with even the simplest of conjuration can prove dangerous. Still, what choice do I have? I've dispatched a courier to Schornhelm for the necessary components. We will have to be discreet about it, but I trust Alyson to be discreet.
Arlie's mother did this? She summoned a Daedric Prince to... But why?
Well... can give you this one.
Stendarr's mercy!
Yeah, okay, I won't read that, it's too long.
What is that? Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I am. What do you want me to do? Use bastions to attune Oblivion Gate? Oh yeah. Let's do it. I don't know.
What did you just do? It's getting hot over here.
Okay, maybe I have to do for the water now?
Back to where it was when we came in.
Okay, I will just guess my way through it. I'm pretty sure if I read it, I will have the solution,
It's
but...
as if the air itself is catching flame. The air is starting to fill with dust. I did it!
Let's go.
Do you think we'll be all right?
Okay, I want to enter... Oh my god, another loading... Ah.
Arlie!
thank the Eight. When we found the portal closed, I feared the worst.
Are you alright?
A little tired, but unhurt. Dolki and I managed to overpower our captors. Mother and Father, they're still trapped. I'm afraid to ask, but would you be willing to look for them?
Of course.
Federic brought you, didn't he? I knew he'd not forget me, but I worried. Dolki, will you go with our new friend? I need a moment with Federic.
Federic insists I help.
Oh, I knew he wouldn't abandon me. Thank you for coming. If we get through this, we will be in your debt.
How did you get here?
During the night, there was a crash, and then these terrible creatures crawled up out of the basement. Father, he tried to fight them off, but they overwhelmed him. They caught us and dragged us here, to this awful place.
Did you see where they took your parents?
No, but there are ruins everywhere. Maybe near one of those? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure.
Let's get moving. Arlie, be safe. I don't know how much help I'll be. Lead the way.
What happened between you and Arlie?
Look, it was nothing. We grew up together. With Federic so near, she could never see me for anything other than a playmate. When he left, I thought that I had a chance
A chance?
to tell her how I felt. Ever since we were children, I always thought she was special. In my 10th year, I made her a cloak. A bearskin from a hunt her father took me on. Seeing it around her shoulders, it was wonderful.
Did she feel the same way?
I don't know. I asked her once, but it made her sad. So
Speak up, I can barely hear you.
Federic gone to Wayrest, we had more time together than ever. I think in time, I might have stood a chance.
You don't think you still do?
Maybe. But her mother would never have it.
Well, I'd say
She
fuck
did
her
all
mother.
this.
She just
She made a pact
summoned
with
a
Daedra
fucking
just to
Daedric.
stop me from getting close to Arlie. I know she didn't mean for all this to happen, but
Yeah, exactly. Fuck your mother. When you go to Daedra just because, oh, I'm not happy with my mother being with with my daughter being with a servant,
her mother's responsible.
it's fucking
for bringing
stupid.
us here. Not be happy to see us.
Oh, come on, you're an orc. Fight. I know you're just a servant, but you're an orc. Just fight. That's it.
Hey, over here, help, please! Daedra everywhere. Took my wife, my daughter.
Your daughter is safe. I'll find your wife. Go get to the portal.
I don't know who you are, stranger, but thank you. Be careful. These Daedra, they're animals.
Yeah, as like any Daedra, really. Why do you make a pact with a Daedra? Because your daughter wants to be with a servant? Like, this is stupid. I'm sorry, just plain stupid. You don't do that.
Lava goes on as far as I can see. How can anything live in this place?
Well, they do. By the way, just standing where I am, that should kill me. Not kidding, that should. Because nobody can stand the heat of lava that close. Thank you, die. So we have a scam there. We don't care about it. We try to avoid every enemies because we just don't want to fight them.
I don't want to die.
Well, maybe I should let you die. Since you did this, you bitch.
The Daedra. They took my little girl, Arlie.
Have you seen my Arlie?
She's safe.
Oh, thank Julianos. I should have never gone into the Undercroft. I should have never taken that key.
Why did you?
Ask Dolki. None of this would have happened if she... But it doesn't matter now. I just want Arlie to be happy again. Is that so wrong?
You put her in danger.
You're right. I should have listened to Alan. He said we should just wait it out. He was right.
Get to safety, your daughter is waiting.
One last thing. The Daedric Lord here, Valark, has a relic called a Sigil Stone. It's attuned to our manor in Rivenspire. If it isn't destroyed, she could come through at any time. Please, promise me you'll destroy it.
Yeah, okay, I promise.
Thank you. Julianos guide you in your quest.
I promise to correct your shitty mistake. That's basically me. Oh, come on. Here you go.
Another mortal come to play?
I mean, you call us mortal, but... I mean, you're not more resistant to death than us. I mean, you can still be killed. Temporarily, yes, but still, it counts.
Well now, I've broken a sweat. I've not had this much fun in ages.
Okay. Oh my god, you had to heal yourself, really? You suck that much? There you go.
Funny. She's not as scary now.
When she's dead? Yeah. I can't imagine.
Arlie!
My friend, you are truly a hero worthy of song. I can't begin to express the depth of my thanks. You've done so much for me already. Might I ask your advice?
Advice about what?
My future. As we've walked together, I've come to see how small my life really is. If you hadn't come along, my dearest Arlie and her family would be dead. And perhaps myself as well. I feel... perhaps I should strike out on my own. Become like you?
It's never too late to learn to defend yourself and those you love.
Sage advice. So be it. Once the estate has returned to order, I will return to Wayrest and enlist in the Guard. I will miss my Arlie dearly. But at least when I return, it will be as her capable defender. I am sure she'll wait for me.
Of course, yeah, she will, I'm sure. She will not have an affair with one of the servants, you know? That it's not her. Of course not. I mean, what are the chances it will happen, right? Yeah. No chance.
Everything goes back to the way it was. I don't know how I feel about that.
What do you mean?
Federic's back, and Arlie, she really does care for him. Seeing the look on her face as he stepped through that portal. Look, I'm just a servant. If me being around causes problems for her, maybe I shouldn't stay.
Leaston Harley needs people she can rely on. You've more than proven yourself.
You're right. How could I ever consider abandoning her? She needs me now, more than ever. Before you go, Arlie wants to speak with you. She's waiting for you just outside.
Yeah, I'm not at all doing shit to make Arlie be with the servant and not with the guy. Not my style.
I I know you were only thinking of me, Mother, but I sometimes wonder about your temper.
Yeah.
Oh, our savior, thank you again for everything you've done.
You wish to speak with me?
Only to say that without you, none of this would have been possible. My father, my mother, Dulki, maybe even Frederick, we would all be dead right now. If you ever have need of a home, please, you will be welcome here.
Okay. You are welcome. Oh
Arlie,
my.
Baroness, I'm leaving.
Frederick!
But you've just returned.
I know, my love, but please hear me out. I am a weak man. I have no knowledge of combat or the world. If this were to happen again, if raiders were to attack, or one of the Covenant's many enemies, there is nothing I could do to stop them. I will not be a slave to the whims of fate. When I return, if I return, I will be better able to defend us from the many dangers of this world.
Is there nothing I can say to make you stay?
No, my love. I've made up my mind about this.
I have truly no say in the matter?
If something happened to you, I would never forgive myself. So I must go.
Then go.
Take care, my love.
Yeah. Well, she might.
Frederick.
She might not be with you anymore when you come back. Oh well. No regrets. I did that only because lesbian relationship is hotter. Really. I'm a horrible person, am I? I told you I am. You can harvest wood to create staves, bows and shields. Yay! No shit, Sherlock. I don't create shit, I just buy it. As long as you have money, you don't need to. Okay. Why not? Oh look, it's raining.
I suppose I could use another break.
Hello, friend. Do you need directions to the inn?
I've come a long way to find a member of the Stenrick family.
Well, your journey has been successful. Stenrick blood certainly runs through my veins.
I found this sword in a crypt near Sangin Barrows.
Marcel Stenrick? Well, that was my great-grandmother's name. Is that really her sword? I grew up listening to stories of Dame Marcel's exploits.
Yeah,
She
you
was
see,
quite the warrior,
I'm
if you
seeing
believe
him.
the tales.
You don't need to point at him like this. It's okay, Spirit, I can see him. I think she wants you to have her sword.
This is amazing. Our family used to be much more prominent back in my great-grandmother's day. Maybe her sword will turn our fortunes around. Maybe. Anyway, thank you so much for bringing this to me. I'll always treasure Dame Marcel's sword. Perhaps it will encourage me to take up a life of honor and adventure.
Can you tell me anything about Dame Marcel?
Just what my parents told me. I never met my great-grandmother. Dame Marcel was an honored knight in the service of House Dorrel. I remember one story set during the time of the great feud between the Tamriths and the Dorrels.
What happened?
In the story, Dorrel's son Lanciot was kidnapped on the road to Northpoint by a dozen of Tamrith's most ruthless warriors. Despite the odds, Dame Marcel never hesitated. She swooped in with this very sword and rescued Lanciot. I love that story.
Yeah, that's a good story. Yeah, I'm doing every quest in order except the one about the Countess. By the way. Oh well, it was closed. Yeah, I can take the Way Shrine. I don't feel like walking. Okay, where's hold on. Oh.
You'd do well to keep quiet.
Yeah, it was here, right? They didn't even see me, what? Okay.
Look at this. You think that's the skull of King Rancer? Maybe he was decapitated.
Think me Rancer, do you? No, I am not the Mad King. I am his betrayer. Enter the past and hear my tale. A traitor's tale it is.
Oh wait. I'm a girl? I mean, a human girl?
Lieutenant, where in Oblivion have you been? Those damn sleep scrolls were useless against the brutes. The orcs breached the walls. We're down to just a few dozen men, including the King's Guard. Afraid it may be time to surrender.
Do we have any other options?
King Rancer just wants us to keep fighting to the bitter end. Seems he wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Can't say I'm fond of that strategy. The King's beyond reason. Damn mage he had gave him some fool notion he wants us to try.
What is it that he wants us to do?
Before he vanished, Rizzo Jewel told the king about this last-ditch enchantment that would help us hold the Tor. We're supposed to take these packets of magical powder and pour their contents into the braziers in each of the towers.
What will that accomplish?
Kill the orcs. I don't know. What I do know is that this is our last chance. And you're the only soldier I'd trust to even make the attempt. If it doesn't do anything, go up and tell the king. Maybe he'll realize it's time to surrender.
Alright, I have my orders then.
Go as fast as you can, Lieutenant. Until we've tried this, the king won't even talk about surrender. We have to get him to come around before it's too late.
You think the king's gone mad?
I don't know what to think. There was a time when I would have followed King Rancer into oblivion. But since Mark Waston Moore, he hasn't been himself. It seems his hatred for Emmerich has completely consumed him.
Well, okay, let's do this. Shouldn't take too long. Hello, where are you coming from? Really, because there was literally nobody behind me. So I'd really like to know where are you coming from, because you can't be there. I'm serious. I thought you're not dead. Fuck, you die. And of course, it's two Blade Master, the two most annoying shit to fight. That stun you every 5 seconds. Yeah, okay, that's on. Okay, next one. No, you don't heal. Oh wait, he's not healing? No, it's a mistake. I thought it was a... Oh well. too much. Oh, okay, you do give a shield to those piece of shit, so you need to die first, I'm sorry. Yeah, make the fight last even longer, I agree. Good idea. Oh my god. This is why those quests take forever, by the way, because they always place 3 enemies in front of the objectives. Always. Never fail. Okay, this time it's 2. I won't complain. Will you stop with your stunning attack? I mean, it's really annoying. I know we're enemies, but you know, fight with a little bit more honor, please. I thought orcs were fighting with honors, really. Now what? Oh wait, it's above.
Are you ready for glory, Lieutenant? Our greatest hour is at hand. Those green-skinned beasts think they have us defeated. They'll soon realize how incredibly wrong they are. Have the contents of Regal Jewels packets been poured into the braziers?
Yes, but nothing happened.
Not yet, but it will. We will charge the enemy's ranks and they will see what true determination means. I've sent orders for Captain Tyrone and the Kingsguard to charge the breach in the north wall. Tell the general to prepare his troops as well.
You want us to prepare to charge the orcs' ranks?
Are you daft, Lieutenant, or just a coward? Don't make me repeat myself. Tell General Datu to prepare the soldiers to charge against the orcs to the south. I will retrieve my sword from the north tower and join you on the battlefield.
Yes, your majesty, I'll tell the general. Idiot. I heard that. Well, I still say that.
Well, now that the foolish experiment with the braziers has failed, has the king come to see reason? Does he realize this fight cannot be won?
On the contrary, he plans to charge the orcs' ranks.
Then he has truly gone mad. There's no reason to waste further lives defending this lost cause. The king will just have to be restrained. Have you seen Captain Tyrone? She and I should do this together.
The king said he already sent orders to Captain Tyrone.
Damn it. Knowing her, she'll follow orders without question and get the king's guard killed. You'll have to find Tyrone and convince her to stand down. If she refuses, look for that chest of sleep scrolls. Just use one to knock them all out.
Are you going to confront the king?
Yes. It's actually probably best I go alone. At this point, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll give the king one last chance to listen to reason. But if he won't, I'll just have to make him see things my way.
Alright, I'll go deal with the king's guard. I mean, this fight is obviously lost. Now we wait for those two to realize they are too far and they need to go back. My god. You are too far, go back! Thank you.
Have you come to join us for the final push, Lieutenant? We're all that's left of the King's Guard, but at least we'll take a few orcs down with us. As soon as we see an opening, we're charging into that breach down there.
The general wants you to delay the charge.
The General has no authority over the King's Guard. I take my orders directly from the King. The King ordered us to charge, and that's what we're going to do.
The king isn't thinking clearly. It's your duty to protect him from himself, not the orcs.
It's true that the King hasn't been acting himself. Is General Datu asking him to rescind the order?
Yes, I think that surrendering is a better option.
If the King decides to surrender, he still may have need of us. Very well. I'll delay the charge until we get clarification from the King.
Nice.
Stop acting like a coward, Datu. I am your king, and I will lead you to victory today.
Your Majesty, you've clearly lost your mind. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice. It is done. No further lives need to be thrown away today.
Traitor! But your feeble betrayal won't stop Rizal Jul's magic. We shall live forever, but not you. I curse you and will scatter your bones. Die, you treacherous dog!
In the meantime, I'm just observing this. Why not?
What happened to you? Looked like you were in a daze for a few moments.
I saw a vision of the past. It was like I was there.
Stupendous. Did you see what happened to King Rancer? Was it the orcs who killed him, or are the rumors true? Was he betrayed and killed by his own soldiers?
King Rancer went mad and General Datu killed him.
Ah, General Datu. Of course, I should have known. They say his bones were scattered around the ruins. I suppose this was Rancer's twisted idea of vengeance. Tell me though, did you learn how we might remove the undead curse here?
I'm not sure, but we should gather the General's scattered bones.
Then what? Will he rise up and kill the king again? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Take the skull and search the ruins for the rest of the General's bones. If you don't mind, I'll watch from the top of the tower.
Yeah, okay, do that. Oh, wait. I'll pick it. I mean, I'm risking my life while this guy is like, oh, if you don't mind, I'll watch from the top of the tower. Yeah. Well, do that. You little bitch. I like how those skeletons just mine and shovel the ground. Yeah, why not? We shall live forever and mine shit. Because that's how we work. Right? Yeah, of course. I will kill you all. You are the most annoying one. And don't tell me they run back as soon as they attack them, because I will be mad if that's the case. Really? No, they don't. That's nice. Thank you. Okay, so next one. Oh, hold on. I didn't get this one yet. Okay, those three don't see me. Nice. Oh, of course. I mean, why leaving the place free, right? You know, we have to leader the place with enemies. It's like God himself shed here enemies to annoy me. I feel like it's the case, really. Yeah, just shield because the fight are not long enough, I agree. Here we
I'm
go.
whole again. Meet me where I slayed the Mad King. Perhaps I can finally end this horrid existence.
Yeah, perhaps. I am truly amazed by how much damage it does.
I'll shatter your bones this time, Datu.
Yeah, I know there's a boss fight there, but I can't do it because you know what? The game is stupid. Like the game is literally stupid. I have no other words. When you program your enemies to see you at like 5 kilometers of distance, it's fucking stupid. I'm sorry to say. You need to give the players some leeway so they are not forced to fight. Like the Elder Scrolls Online is a game I love, but it's the first one I see where the game is trying to force fight into players. Really. The music finally realized that I was fighting a boss. About time.
King has fallen. Come, we need to talk. Over the years, I've questioned many times whether what I did was right. I wanted to save my soldiers' lives, but I only helped King Rancer spread his curse. Now, whether right or wrong, I am redeemed. The curse is lifted and the dead can rest.
The undead are gone from the ruins?
Yes, they are at peace. Even King Rancer, I suppose. He was a wise and courageous king at one time, you know. I hope what happened here does not further damage his legacy. That is beyond my control, however. Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Oh, it's actually true. There's no. Oh, there is walls now. I mean, okay. Why not? Let's go with walls. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, my headphones were only having the sound in one ear. You know how irritating it can be.
Did you hear that Vanus Galarian was rescued from the Black Forge?
Yeah. I heard that. Because I did it. Oh my god, no. No, my headphones are... Fuck's sake, you stop. My headphones are very fine. Really. And I want sound in both of them. Okay, where's the...
It's nice out here. No more crawling around crypts, no more undead, no more really heavy armor, no more preaching about RK. Nope, no more. I'm done.
Are you Edweg, a servant of RK?
That Edweg is gone. I am no longer in the service of RK. Maybe I'll be Edweg the Traveler, or maybe Edweg's safe at home. I bet you were sent to find me, or at least the relic I was supposed to retrieve. St. Marben's fingerbone.
Do you have the relic?
Near as I could find out, it's buried up at the top of these barrows. But when I saw the trolls and felt the cold of the barrows on my skin, I said no more. I've resigned. You can get the relic and pass along my resignation to Alvarin.
Okay. I'll do that. I mean, why not? Okay, where's the fucking relic? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, I forgot it's the Elder Scrolls 9. It needs to have 1,000 enemies on the way. Of course. Okay, next part of the quest. Holy shit. Quite far. Well, yeah, fuck. What? Okay, let's go, I guess. Yeah, well, okay. I didn't expect that. But okay, I did say I will do this quest, and I will. And you know what? This guy with his longsword is still after me. Yep, no kidding. He's still chasing me. For what reason? I don't know. But he is. And you ask me to enter a delve 2 times in a row. I already did this one. Fuck's sake. Okay, 5 minutes as usual. Okay. At least it loaded. I get it. I won't get past them without fighting them anyway, so let's do it. The heal first. You think I attacked the other guy on purpose? No, I don't. I'll be honest about it. I don't. Why is there an urn on this coffin? I love the lightning there. Since Lenik's prior brook is here, but so too are the thrice damned bandit. As if Rivenspire didn't have problems enough, even I am no match for a swarm of bandits. I retreat here to tend my wounds and write these words. The bandits wait for me to die. I fear not, for I have Arcane's protection. Since Lenika is buried here somewhere, I can feel her presence. I hope it was all worth it. Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I could have waited and gone into this delve no matter what. Oh yeah, I don't care. I'll just run through it. I don't care. Because I'm tired of fighting legions of enemies just for a fucking objective. Oh, by the way, those enemies should have give up like long ago, but they don't. They still find the time to attack once or twice before giving up, which is bullshit. Okay, I just want out. The quests in Rivenspire are really aggravating. Like, I think it's the first time I have a quest that asks me to go into Delve. I'm not sure, but oh well. You know what, since I'm here. You know what, the dolmen is there, so better do it. Why not, right? I just used my ult by mistake and that saved us all. Fuck's sake. The best.
Pointless. 10 anchors drop for each that is destroyed.
Nice. Bunch of good shit in there. Nice. Well, I'm gone now. You didn't see me. You ignore me. You too, you totally ignore me. Thank you. I don't like the ambience in there. Quite spooky. Okay, where is he? Oh, you're a merchant. Nice. Can sell you my
Did you
shit.
need something?
Take my shit. All my shit.
I rejoice that you still live. Arkay's blessing served you well. Cecibel has returned. What of the others?
Mathiom is dead and Edweg deserted your cause.
I feared as much. Alas for Edweg's weakness and the evil deeds of the bandits. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. I have rewards for your bravery and skill in Arkay's cause.
Thank you. So, next quest. Yeah, there's still the Order of the Eye thingy that I don't care about. I will do those quests at some point. I just want to finish the faction quest first. I mean, obviously. Okay, where's the entrance to this shit? Oh. Right here. Could you go fuck yourself? For real?
Who's out there? Teren? Tell me that's you.
Open the door, Alten.
For you? I don't think so. Who do you work for? The Ring of Daggers? If so, you're wasting your time. You can't get in. And I have enough supplies to survive in here for quite some time. However long it takes until my friends come for me.
Your friend Teren was killed by the trolls.
Teren is dead? You saw him? Oh, God. I needed him to get me out. The door can only be opened from the outside. I don't have enough supplies to last forever. I'll die in here!
I can open the door if you'll tell me how.
Of course you will. And then you'll hand me over to the Ring of Daggers. I'm no fool. I am in a bind here, though. Perhaps I can persuade you to have mercy. You should know that, despite my past, I'm actually a very good person now.
You expect me to take your word for that?
Well, no. There's a letter in my pack, though. It would give me some credibility. I dropped my pack out in the barrows, but if you'll find and read that letter, I'll tell you how to open the door. And if you still want to turn me in, so be it.
That sounds reasonable.
All right. I believe I dropped my pack by an altar just north of the crypt. You'll find the letter in there. If you read it, you'll see. I'm a changed man. I've done everything I can to make amends. Please, just read it and come back.
Okay. We'll see about that. I know you prefer to remain anonymous, but I must write to express my thanks. You tireless work over the last several years to help the Orsinium orphanage has been beyond generous. The gold and gifts you sent have been put to good use, warming the beds and the hearts of countless orc children. We have also been able to expand the orphanage itself, making it the finest in all the Daggerfall Covenant. Our city scholar was shocked to see the tomes of Orcish history you tracked down on our behalf. You have restored knowledge to our people that was believed lost for all time. May Moloch bless you for what you've done. Ogra Grashas Google, Headmistress Orsinium Home for Displaced Children. Okay. You help children. I guess I cannot turn you in because you changed. And all that good bullshit. I guess. Okay, where's the entrance? I found it once and that's it. Tell me.
You're back. Oh, thank the gods. The walls of this crypt are closing in on me now. Ever since I realized I might die in here. Funny how the mind does that. Did you find my pack, though? Did you find the letter?
Yes, I read the letter.
Very well. I hope it's giving you something to think about before you decide my fate. Regardless, I suppose it's my turn to hold up my end of the bargain. Unfortunately, this door was designed to be absolutely secure against intruders.
What do I have to do to get it open?
The door is controlled by 2 levers on either side of the barrow above. As if that weren't enough, you'll need keys to activate the levers. The keys are buried inside the Dorel and Tamrith family crypts. I am sorry this is so much trouble.
Don't worry, I'll get the keys, activate the lever, and open the door.
Yes, and then I get to find out what my fate is to be. I hope you're really thinking about this.
Yeah, don't worry, I will not turn you in. I'm not an asshole. Oh, of course there is a troll in the crypt. Makes sense, right? I love how the skeevers stayed and hit me for a while before finally leaving. That is cheap. Because the hits still count, they don't heal me because the enemies left. I don't like fighting the trolls. This is annoying, they have too much HP. They're not even bosses, like, it sucks. I'd like you to die. Thank you. Finally. About time. Well, let's go find the other key. There's a bunch of skeever in there. I mean, I don't mind very much. They are really easy to kill, but still. Oh look, another troll. Nice. Lovely. do you want me to say when I fight? Because all I can do is wait for the enemy HP bar to drop to 0. And given my DPS, it takes quite some time. Well, seems like the dolmen close to here is active. Won't go to it though. Okay, where's... It's up? I mean, they said it was a crypt, right? Oh, of course, it's a place where there's a bunch of skeever. I should have known. As soon as I saw all the skeevers. Really. I like this part of the map, I don't know why.
So here we are, the moment of truth. I can now look upon the face of the one who will be my judge. I hope you understand that I am in no way trying to deny my past wrongdoings, nor would I argue that those acts should be forgiven.
I understand.
If you read the letter in my pack, then you at least know that I've done what I can in the years since the war to make amends for the things I did. Even if you decide to hand me over to the Ring of Daggers, I will at least die knowing I tried.
Do you want to know my decision now?
No. I prefer you take your time making this choice. I need to get out of these barrows either way. So you can take me to the Ring of Daggers, or you can take me to the other side of the barrows and set me free. It's up to you.
Alright, let's get moving.
I'm yours to do with as you will. Whatever you decide, I will go along. My fate is in your hands.
Okay, surprisingly resilient for somebody to risk dying, but I want to ask you something.
Of course. If there's anything I can tell you to increase my chance of meriting your mercy, I am more than happy to oblige. What would you like to know?
What crimes did you commit during the war?
Please, don't ask me about that. Anything but that. Ask me about the things I've done since the war. The things I did under King Rancer. They were terrible. Hard to think about, let alone speak of. Please, anything but that.
Sorry, I want to hear you say it.
Fine, damn it. You want to know what I did? I'll tell you. When the orcs turned on us, Rancer ordered me to arrest and interrogate all orcs in Rivenspire. And I did. If they resisted or seemed suspicious, I had them executed. There.
Do you really think you've made amends?
I know that one can never truly wipe the past clean. It's certainly not in my case. But I've done what I can. I've sent gold and gifts to the orphanage in Orsinium, and I've spent years tracking down ancient tomes of orc history for their library.
Have you done anything else?
Yes. I fed stray dogs, opened doors for old ladies, and handed out moon sugar candy to children. That may sound petty, but the point is that I've tried.
Okay, just for feeding stray dogs, you have my affection. How did you end up locked in the crypt?
Well, originally the plan was quite genius. The Ring of Daggers has been on my trail for years, and everywhere I've gone, I've made sure to have a backup plan. When I came to Moira's Hope, I found this tomb, and I added a few safeguards.
But why put the door controls outside?
Well, part of that was the original design of the crypt, but I like that about it. The Ring of Daggers has ways of getting inside a man's head. I worried they might glamour me and trick me into opening the door. This seemed like a failsafe.
Alright, let's get moving.
I'm yours to do with as you will. Whatever you decide, I will go along.
Yeah. Your fate is in my hand. We know it. So, which way is not delivering him? Yeah, we'll help him escape. Oh, by the way, placing skeevers right at the exit of the tomb. Genius. Really, good job. Where is he? I need to talk to you.
I don't see anyone from the Ring of Daggers. Does that mean you've chosen to let me go free?
Yes, you're free to go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I promise you, whatever efforts I made to redeem myself before, they will be doubled. Every hour for the rest of my life, I will try to earn the reprieve you've given me.
Yeah, okay. Where is my next one? Right here. I would just avoid the talk to the Baroness or shit like this, because this is the main quest for the faction.
If an orc was in charge, stupid horse. Does not even know how to do what he is told. I have a good mind just to feed the stupid thing to the dogs.
Then maybe you'd be interested in trading him for this gem.
You mean you would actually trade me that for this unworthy beast? If you're willing to do that, you're as dumb as the damn horse. What will you do with him? He's only good for hauling heavy loads, and he's not even much good for that.
I'm going to set him free.
Ha! You're as crazy as that dog-loving boy Handre. This horse does not want to be free. He would not even know what to do. I will trade with you, but no taking it back. You will feel like a fool when the stupid thing just stands there.
We'll see. The horse eyes you nervously as if he's expecting you to be beaten. You're free now, Fadil. Fadil hesitated for a moment and then turns to go.
Fadil, what are you doing? Wait, no. Come back here, you stupid beast.
Well, he disappeared into oblivion. Sorry. Well, you traded, so your loss, not mine.
Join me for a cup of mead. A toast to those we've lost. My parents to death, and my sister to her crazy dreams. We're all going to go sometime. We might as well have a drink or two before it happens.
I found this research journal in Crest Chain mine.
That's my sister's journal. So sweet, but so young and foolish. She was obsessed with the idea that trolls could be socialized. I knew this day would eventually come. I think it's time for another cup of mead. Thanks.
You're welcome. I don't like to be the bearer of the bad news, but you know, it was her choice. I don't know who are those two guys that watch me, and that's it, but thank you. Maybe bots, yeah, possible.
There is no choice in the matter. The constable says we need your wagon and your horse.
But what will I do? If I can't haul grain, I can't make any coin. My family will starve.
Have you forgotten? You do want us to keep your family safe, do you not? I suggest you close your mouth.
What in oblivion do you want? Unless you can haul it yourself, don't tell me you have a load of grain that needs to be ground at the mill. The constable's deputy just confiscated my damn wagon.
Is there a problem with the new constable?
Look, I don't know you and I don't need you meddling in my personal affairs. I'm not looking for trouble, and I'm not saying a single damn word about the new constable. You'll mind your own business if you know what's good for you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, not the mayor first. Let's talk to the other before.
I think perhaps it's best if you go ahead and close up the shop early today, Lady Mondori. In fact, why don't you go ahead and do that now?
Yes, Constable Gavendir. I'll close up right away. Just don't do anything rash. Oh, hello there. You must be new in town. I'm sorry, but the jewelry shop is closed for today. Constable Gavendir's orders.
Why did the constable orders you to close the shop?
Oh, I think he's worried about security. Yes, with the rumors of bandits robbing people on the road, we have to be careful. There's supposed to be a big parcel of amethysts coming in from the mine, too. Gods, I hope it gets here safely.
Have you noticed anything strange around town?
Strange? No, nothing at all.
You are strange.
Why would you ask? Oh, well, there's Gaspar. He's a little soft in the head. He's run out of town and refuses to come back. I worry about him. He really should go back home.
I'm not selling anything, friend. You'll have to go inside and talk to Sabir. My part in this business is in acquiring the items we sell and managing relations with our partners.
I'm here to talk about Tibaja.
It's about time. I haven't heard anything from that slippery lizard in weeks. If she's not able to deliver a steady supply, we can't keep doing business together. Tell me you've got something more for me than an excuse.
She wants to end the partnership and start a new life.
Ha! She's getting out of the bandit business? Impossible. What's she going to do? Move to Shornhelm and try to earn an honest living?
Something like that.
That's really courageous of her. To tell you the truth, I've often dreamed of doing the same thing. I thought if I tried something like that, then she and the other Bitterhand bandits would track me down and kill me. I was afraid.
You don't have to be afraid anymore.
I don't know. Where would I go? What would I do? Maybe I could start over with Tibaja. Yes. Tell her to keep an eye out for me. I'll have to think about this. But it's starting to sound like a good idea.
Okay.
No, I'm not coming. No, I'm not. Don't even ask. I'll come back, but only when Gaylord says it's safe. Yes, that's right. Only when Gaylord says. Gaylord told me to stay right here until then.
Who is Gaylord and why did he tell you to stay there?
Gaylord is my friend. He looks after me since my parents died. Gaylord said it isn't safe in town. No. That constable. Gaylord recognized him from Daggerfall and said he was a bad man. Gaylord went to meet the constable, but never came back.
Where did he go to meet the constable?
Gaylord went to meet the constable in the constable's new house. Just there, to the south. Used to be the fisherman's house, but the constable took it. The fisherman just went away. I hope Gaylord didn't go away too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I found him. Oh wait, you want me to search the house? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Leons, that was a brilliant stroke. Getting yourself appointed constable with me as your bailiff. That will give the boys back at camp quite a laugh. I'm keeping my room at the inn, but Balzog is guarding the hostage at the place you suggested. No one will find them here. I can't believe how well the plan is coming together. Okay. Yeah, that was very obvious.
pounding. 3 loaves of bread and I'm still foggy. I don't care what happens. Remind me to never drink that rum posset again. You were asking around town, though, about that toothless run of a constable. Did you learn anything?
I found this note.
Hostages? I knew those bastards were up to something. Damn. Constable Gavendian just left here with Lady Mondori. Bailiff Sagabar's still upstairs, though. We should try to get into his room and see what else we can find.
How do we get into the bailiff's rooms?
Well, I bought this sleeping draft so I could sleep off this headache, but I guess I won't be napping now. Take it upstairs and find a way to distract Sagabar. Slip it into his drink. Then follow him into his room before he passes out.
Alright, I can do that.
Look, I have just about Oh, sorry. I thought you were that lecherous bailiff again. He tries to grope me every time I bring him a drink.
You don't appreciate the bailiff's advance?
Gall and pox, of course not. I'm a barmaid, not a strumpet. Besides, I know his type. He may talk sweet, but get him behind closed doors and he turns mean. I try to avoid his kind.
Any idea how to distract him?
What, from looking at my bottom? If I knew how to make him stop, I would have done it hours ago. No, I just want him to leave me alone.
You know, I've been drinking at this inn for years, and I always sit in the same chair, right over there. But that bothersome new bailiff made me leave. Said the table is his, and I should just drink over here. What an arse.
You want to help me distract him?
No, not me. I'm not what you'd call a brave man. When someone insults me, I much prefer to just send dirty looks and bad thoughts in their direction.
I do not understand why this inn is so popular with travelers. The beds are like rocks and the mead tastes like the sweat of a dog. I will not spend one night more here than is absolutely necessary.
I just saw the barmaid looking in your direction.
She was. I mean, of course she was, why wouldn't she? She may have been a little intimidated by my good looks and natural charisma, but I'll win her over. I'll go over and ask her to have a drink with me. I'm sure she'll say yes, this time.
Yeah, go for it.
You have quite a figure for a dirty peasant. Come, have a drink with me.
You pig! I wouldn't have a drink with you if you were the last man on Nirn.
What a wonderful spirit you have.
What do you say? You interested in having a bit of a laugh?
That depends on what you're proposing.
I developed this little trinket to summon a Banekin. I thought it would impress the Archmage, but instead it got me kicked out of the Mage's Guild.
Okay, sorry. It's okay. Do your shit. More fast, please.
Suddenly, I don't feel so well.
Oh well. I'm following you. Don't pay attention to me, you know. Sagabar, I have the Miller's horse and cart ready to go as soon as we have what we came for. As long as no one tries to be a hero, we should be in the clear. Tell Belzog to keep the hostage at the whole mill south of town. If he doesn't hear from us by midnight, he can start slitting their throats, since the Miller's given us so much trouble. Belzog can kill his daughter either way. But when we send word that we're clear of town, he should release the Miller's wife and the jeweler's son, and then meet us back at camp.
Now that my skull stopped pounding, I'm ready to crack someone else's. Did you find anything in that Red Guard's room? Do we know where they're holding the hostages?
Yes, they're holding the hostages at the old mill south of town.
All right. We've got to go get them. That's the most important thing.
Did you find anything to explain why Gavendian went to all this trouble? He didn't do it so he could just steal my job, did he?
It's not exactly clear yet, but they are planning to make their escape at some point.
Then maybe I should stay here and rouse the bailiff. My head's clear, but my legs are still wobbly. You go to the old mill and free the hostages, while I drag Sagabar to the stocks. He'll tell me what they're planning, one way or another.
Alright, I'll go free the hostages. We'll free the town. Because why not? Oh well, the mill is right here. Let's go for it. Oh, nice. Somebody to help me. Well, nice you.
Praise the Eight. Did you kick that stupid thug's teeth in? I don't know what was worse, being held hostage or smelling that ruffian's breath. What about the robbery, though? Did you stop them, or did they get away with the jewels?
What jewels?
You didn't know? That's why they were holding us. Gavendian was waiting for Loraviv Mondori's big amethyst parcel to come in. He was holding the three of us hostage to keep the town in line.
When were the amethysts scheduled to arrive?
Hours ago. That thug Bullzog was actually going to execute us if he didn't hear from that crooked constable soon. You really came just in time. We should hurry into town and see if we can't stop Gavendian.
Alright, let's go. I decided to stop caring about the rain. I mean, it's there. I can't do shit about it. Whatever. Doesn't prevent me playing the game.
Damn bastard Gavendian. Did it all for the jewels. And got away with it, too. Yeah, he got me good. I'll survive, but he cut Loraviv's throat. He didn't have to. He just did it to prove a point. I thought I could be cruel, but he is a monster.
Is anyone else hurt?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe if I hadn't confronted him, he wouldn't have killed her. At least the hostages are all right. You did your part, and you did it well. We can't let that maggot-eating bastard Gavendian get away with this. Old Sagabar wasn't so tough after he got into the stocks. He told me where Gavendian went, where their camp is.
Do you want me to go after him?
What I want to do is go after Gavendian myself. But that's not going to happen anytime soon, and I don't want him to slip away. If you're willing, then yes. Do whatever it takes. Just put him down. Oh, and retrieve the jewels, too.
Alright, I'll kill Gavendian and return with the jewels. Okay. Where is it? Is it far? Not too far. Okay. Oh, you're guarding the entrance? Oh, that's actually cute. This guy is doing the same quest as me. Pretty sure. Oh, is level 41? like having someone to help me, really. You know, not necessarily somebody to play with me all the time.
There's always a hero in every town. They always come after me, and they always die.
Yeah. See that? Nice. So. And we're good. Nice. Let's go back. Wait, you kidding me? They're already back? Well, I don't care. I don't want to fight them, and I won't fight them. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how ridiculous it is. How much damage they're still after me, too. That's actually fun. I mean, it would be fun if it wasn't so annoying.
Sagabar and I were just making bets on whether you'd return. Looks like Sagabar's a two-time loser. Did you do it then? Did you kill Gavendian?
I killed Gavendian and brought the stolen jewels back.
Thank you. I suppose it will do little to console young Reuben, but at least we can give Lady Mondori a proper funeral. I got my job back. The mayor's even increased my wages. You have my gratitude. By Moloch, you have the whole town's gratitude.
Thank you. I'll do one last quest, then we'll stop there. Bonne nuit. So yeah, like I said, one last quest and we'll stop there.
Stay back, vampire! I'll stick you with this sword! I mean it!
Calm down, Shaveskin. Your courage is commendable, but highly misplaced. We are here to help.
And how am I supposed to trust you?
This one could have overpowered you at any time. Now stand down, or Adusa will stick that sword where the bright moons never shine.
What? How dare you? Oh, very well. I'll just go and sit down or something.
Mortals, show a little concern, and this is the thanks you get. And where is the constable? Why isn't he here? But that is a mystery for another time. The survivors are our priority. Still, these vampires, they are most unusual.
That person, he called you a vampire.
That is what I am, yes? Surely you have learned by now that not every vampire is a monster. Adusa hopes that this doesn't make you uncomfortable. We still have survivors that need our assistance.
Why do you find these vampires to be unusual?
Such precision, such coordination. Rarely have I seen vampires behave like an army instead of raiders. This wasn't an incursion. It was an occupation. We must work quickly. It won't take long for the enemy to discover our presence.
Tell me more about the constable.
You ask many questions, like a young one who has eaten too much moon sugar. Constable Maldred is a friend, a trusted contact. We have worked together in the past. And speaking of work, don't you have some survivors to save?
So, what's the plan?
You stay here and guard these townsfolk. I'll go search for more survivors. No. Reverse that. Better for you to search and Adusa to stay here. Watch for signs of the constable. I will try to learn more about our enemy while you are gone.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see why it's raining now. Because there's a vampire and yeah. The sun is killing them.
I know how to deal with your kind. Come any closer and this goes straight into your heart.
Easy now, I'm here to rescue you.
I'm perfectly safe right where I am. Thank you very much. I've got a sharp blade and plenty of food. I'm downright cozy. But those bloodsuckers turn the townsfolk into their feral pets. Absolutely depressing. Divines take them all.
You'll be safer in the barn with the other survivors.
There are other survivors? Why didn't you say so? I'll follow you, but we need to be very careful. These creatures aren't like any vampires I ever read or heard stories about. They're like a Divine's damned army.
Okay. Is there somebody in there?
Come on, let's have at it. I'd rather die fighting than get turned into one of your pitiful creatures.
I'm not one of them. I'm here to rescue you.
Well, that's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me. I just wish you had gotten here in time to save my father.
What happened to your father?
They called her Larea. She demanded that we line up to receive her blessing. That's what she called it, her blessing. My father was one of the first to step forward and tell her what to do with her blessing. She ripped out his throat.
I'm sorry for your loss, but we need to get to safety.
Of course. You're right. I know you're right. Lead the way.
Well, yeah.
I'll let you handle this one. I'll take the next.
Of course.
We showed them.
The torn and beaten flesh of this recently murdered victim displays remarkably little blood for such a violent death. Oh well.
Divine, save me! Please, I'll join your army. Really, I will. Just don't kill me.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Thank the Divines. They just marched into town like they owned the place. That cold, horrible woman. She whispered something to the soldier, and people began to change.
Change? In what way?
The woman made a strange gesture, and townsfolk began turning into blood fiends. Then she just walked away and let her companions... They were so fast, so strong. They started tearing people apart. Anyone who didn't change was attacked.
Come on, we need to find any other survivors and get to the barn.
Other survivors? I did dare hope. All right, lead the way.
Okay, why do you have your hands so dirty all the time? And here we are.
Vampire or blood fiend? While you were gone, we had a few visitors. Nothing Medusa couldn't handle, of course. But we shouldn't linger in this place much longer.
I found as many survivors as I could.
Yes, Adusa noticed. Fewer than I hoped, but more than I expected. Meanwhile, this one learned that the vampires left a commander here. He's up in the house, atop the hill. Moira's hope can never recover while he controls the town.
A vampire commander?
Militant vampires require structure. Why is that so surprising? But we have more pressing matters. I will get the survivors out of town. You must deal with the vampire commander.
Okay.
Meet us on the road when the deed is done.
No problem. I'll do exactly that. not really
I was
Adusa.
expecting. Good. I didn't really want to kill Adusa just yet. You, on the other hand, I will enjoy feasting on your blood.
Yeah, show me. I mean, be a deer and show me. Oh my god. That hurts. You bastard. Okay, he doesn't have a lot of HP. Less than the usual boss. Oh, of course he had to heal. Okay, he's dead.
By the look on your face, Adusa assumes you were successful? The vampire commander is dead, yes?
I killed the vampire commander. His name was Maldred.
Maldred? That's the name of the... No. That unclawed traitor! Adusa only wishes she had been the one to end him. You did well, Five-Claw. Adusa will see that these people reach a safe haven. Then I have business of my own to attend to. There is something sinister going on in Rivenspire, Five-Claw. Keep your wits about you, and stay fragrant. What you saw here is only the beginning.
Where will you take the survivors?
Adusa will take the survivors to Hoarfrost Downs. They should be safe enough there. Pardon, but this one is still coming to grips with how fast the Blood Fiends were created, and with the Constable's betrayal.
What about the Blood Fiends?
Typically, a vampire degenerates over time, eventually withering into a mindless blood fiend. The process we observed in Moira's Hope was quite the opposite. The blood curse appeared to change its victims into blood fiends almost immediately.
I'm sorry the constable betrayed the town.
Yes. Word of what happened here must be carried to my master, Count Verandis. There is much work to be done, and very little time if Larea has truly ventured this far south.
Yeah, okay. I guess I can steal... Oh yeah, I can do this one. It's the classic one. You know, they lost their husband and dog in every faction. And every time I have to go for it. I don't know why, but... It's there, right? There is no close way shrine. Fuck. Oh well, we'll go from the town. No, it's not talk to the mayor, it's in the doghouse. Fuck you. Stop changing my quests without asking.
I heard that someone entered the Black Forge and shut it down.
Me?
That should slow down the Dark Lord's plan.
Yeah, it was me. It was me, thank you for noticing it. Oh well. Yay! I did it! Oh well, this poor spider. Okay, where do I use the dog whistle? Oh my god, just... Fuck you!
By the void and by the darkness, may the doors of oblivion be flung wide. Dwellers of darkest oblivion, come forth. The veil is pierced.
Send your bones back and forth and does a little spin. It looks like he wants you to follow. Show me. Oh well, let's avoid the giant snakes and the wolves. Yeah, I'm here. You can go.
Xandir. Oh, thank the divines for you, pup. And you as well, stranger. Did he come and find you? Oh, he's such a good boy.
Your wife sent me. She was worried about you.
My Natalie. Worried about me. I'll make sure to tell her about that when I get back. If you help me up, Xandir can lead me back home. Divines watch over you, traveler.
Still pet the dog. Yay. I did pet him one last time. Yeah, you know, you're walking toward the wolves, but... just saying. You do whatever you want. Oh, fuck you.
Daedra, spawn of Hadame's black blood, answer the cry of your servant. Come forth and walk upon the face of Nirn.
Why do you actually summon Daedra? This is the stupidest thing to do. Don't do that. Shouldn't have to say it, really. How do you reach that place, really? I have no idea. Oh wait, there's... let's see...
Oh, hello. I thought that maybe you were my wife. I got back from my job at the cemetery, but she wasn't here.
Sorry, friend, I have some bad news.
Bad news? Has something happened to my wife? To poor Nadafa? Well, spit it out. I can handle it. Tell me what happened to my wife.
I found your wife's journal. She left you for a vampire.
Yes, you're right. I know you're right. I need to think about this. Please, just leave me alone.
No guilt. Thanks for the gold. Really? I see that... Wait, there's still a quest at the lighthouse? Really? No, I'm pretty sure it's not the case. Oh well, I want to know what happened with the Ramley brothers. This is fun to find back the people I helped in other maps. Really, I found it fun.
What is it?
Okay, where... Oh, fuck's sake. It did change my fucking quest again.
You! Come on, help me out of this mess. I've been stuck for hours.
How'd you get caught by one of your own traps?
By accident, of course. These things are delicate, tricky. One false move and snap, I'm caught. Now my arm's asleep and my back is killing me. Can we get on with the rescue?
Try to hold still.
Does it look like I have a choice? Make it quick already. Those harpies are looking at me like I'm a 3-course meal. Thanks, I guess.
How did you end up in the trap?
Armel and I were trapping the whole gully. These things are designed to go with our scent lures. But as I said, they're very finicky to set up. Bah, Armel's a moron. His design's clearly faulty. If you hadn't shown up...
Scent lures?
Right. We put down these scent barrels. They draw the harpies in and they get caught in the traps. Simple, or so he said. I've already wasted too much time out here. I need to report in to Bumnog. Hey, would you be willing to help me out?
What do you want me to do?
Place the rest of my traps. You'll know where to put them. Armel went ahead of me to place the scent barrels, just like the one here. Put the traps with the barrels, and keep watch for my brother. And be careful. Don't want you ending up like me.
Don't you recognize me? I helped you with Lord Deal.
Oh. Yes, of course. How have you been? We're fine. Mostly. We're doing the best we can, anyway. Still in the harpy business, just like the old days.
These circumstances seems rather familiar.
Do they? They're not, you know. We deserve better than what Lord Deal was going to do by us, didn't we? I didn't recognize you until you mentioned it. Good to see you again. Imagine, getting up after all this time.
Is everything going alright?
Can't you tell? Listen, I've got to get back to Bumnog. While you're out here, see if you can find that brother of mine.
Okay. Can do that. Oh well. I guess it makes sense to have a harpy there because of the scent thingy. It's actually part of the trap. I wonder what stunned me, but okay. They made sure it's impossible to avoid the RP. Okay, next one. Now, of course.
No! These birds trying to kill me!
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be with you shortly.
Dinner. Thanks. I'll see you back at the village.
Nice you. It's so nice to have somebody that does good DPS. I was like, oh wait, can I go from there? Oh yeah, I can.
Are you telling me you've made absolutely no progress on the contract we signed with you?
It's Armel's fault. His stupid trap malfunctioned again.
It's not my fault. Those harpies are crafty and bloodthirsty.
Is that why you reek? What is that smell?
The harpies, they're here. The scent lure on these two brought the whole flock down on us.
We need to wash this stuff off before the harpies get us. To the pond!
Please, go with them. The villagers and I will hide from the beasts.
Okay. Let's go, I guess.
Hey, what do you say we just leave the Remley brothers for the harpies? Bird women need love too.
We're almost done. Just a little longer.
Believe it or not, I think we solved their harpy problem. Nice work. Let's get back to the village and check in with the Elder.
Well,
hey, over here. Just before you go in, I need to talk to you.
What do you need?
The village elder. She's not sure we did any work. And look, I know we messed up a little. And you helped us out, a lot. But we're trying to build a reputation here. And most of our jobs don't go like this. So could you stretch the truth?
You want me to lie about how much work your crew did?
Whoa, whoa. Lie is such a strong word. We set out traps, and the scent lures worked just as they were supposed to. And most of the harpies are gone now, right? So everything worked out, after a fashion.
Why don't you use weapons?
I vowed that I would always face my opponents as an equal.
Oh yeah, I always had...
Sharp and natural.
I had that conversation before.
You're the only one who isn't a member of this group. Perhaps you will speak truly. The contract specifies they must do the work promptly and effectively. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Did they do anything worth paying for?
You trust my opinion about such a thing?
You're not part of their group, as I said. I'm not trying to cheat them. I just want to know if they did what they said they would. Is their effort here today worth our hard-earned gold?
Absolutely, this was their plan all along.
I am pleased to hear this. When the Harpies attacked our horses, we were desperate. They're as dear to us as our children. We will gladly call on this group again, should the Harpies return.
Yeah, okay.
Your friend has vouched for your good work. Though your methods were unconventional, you greatly thinned the Harpy flock.
All in a day's work. We're glad we could help.
Here's the agreed-upon payment. Stories of your heroic deeds will be told to all those that pass through our camp.
Thank you. Our business is all word of mouth, so that'll be a huge help. And thank you, friend. We won't forget your support either. Get off your arses, boys. Go take down those traps. We don't need them anymore.
Bumnog, we just finished setting them up.
I get to take down the pots. It's your turn to get caught up in those nets.
The brothers and I appreciate your help, my friend. I know this job might have been a little rough, but we're getting better with every contract. You'll see.
Good luck, Bandnog.
There aren't many that would have helped us out. I'm grateful. Grateful enough to share some of our payment as a thank you for all your help.
Well, you know, if I do that, it's in the hope of a payment. Every time. Oh yeah, I didn't finish this quest, really? Oh well. That far? Oh well. Not really. I'm going foot. I didn't knew there was a follow-up to the quest. I thought I finished it, but okay. I guess I'll finish it quickly. The music is really cool.
It is good to see you, my generous friend. I came here to pray to Mara for forgiveness for my past, and it was like the clouds parted and the sun shined on my soul. I have decided to stay and devote my life to Mara. It is a better life.
Brigitte said she might follow your lead.
She did. That is fine, but I do not expect she will follow through. Regardless of her path, though, I am grateful she will not interfere with mine. And for that, I have you to thank.
You're welcome.
You have cleared away the weeds so that I may set down new roots and thrive. Someday, I hope I can do the same for another and repeat the cycle.
You really don't think Brigitte will change her ways?
No. For many years, I dreamt of escaping the current that carried my life. But it demanded I swim upstream, and such a sacrifice I was not willing to make. Until now. I suspect Brigabeth will not make the sacrifice, and she will not change.
Okay. You know what? We'll go to the stable. So when I connect tomorrow, I can put a point in speed for my mount. And we'll stop there for tonight. Here we go. Oh. Cute. Really? Really cute, but okay. Let's forget. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you see, drop me a follow. Would be nice. Otherwise, well, don't drop me a follow, I don't care. Do as you wish. Anyway, it was nice to see you. Have a good one. See ya.